Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. As you can see, it is pretty dark out here at the beach still. We have a lot of clouds overhead. And it's also windy. Windy again out by the pass here at Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. It's 76 degrees, high humidity, gonna be about 90 degrees today. I'm just standing back on the boardwalk to get out of the wind, but I'm gonna start walking out onto the beach here. But as you can see, it's dark, but I didn't want to wait much longer. I just wanted to get online and give everybody a chance to start chatting while the sun comes up here. Let's go down to the end of the boardwalk and step out into the wind and take a look over to the east and see what things look like. Thanks for joining me yesterday evening for sunset. I hope you liked that little bonus video. Yep, we are really socked in with the clouds, as you can see. Low clouds. Really can't see the horizon. Let's go out onto the beach. I've been hearing some fish jumping out here in the water. See which way are these clouds going? Looks like they're moving to the west. I don't know if they're going to blow over or not. Hopefully we'll get some light out here. You can definitely see the lights on the concrete jungle this morning. There's a little hole over there. It's not really a hole. It's just thinner clouds. You can see a little bit of light coming through them over there. Tide is on its way in here. Can't see too much out here in the pass yet. There's that wind. From what I can tell, the water looks really clear again this morning. We're going to find out. The news still doesn't have any updated information about the red tide. Still showing the same information as yesterday where the red tide is. There's a sign at the front gate that says there's possibly red tide here at the park. Possibly. But yesterday the water was absolutely gorgeous. We didn't see any signs of dead fish on the beach or floating out in the water. Couldn't and smell anything. As of right now, I still don't smell anything. I didn't see any fish on the beach. Really? Did you hear that? That's a willet screaming, flying by me yelling. Not many birds out here yet on the beach. But anyway, as far as the red tide goes, I haven't seen any signs of it yet. Haven't noticed any signs of it yet. Does that mean it's not here? No. That's the greatest. Whoa, just went over my head. He's flying into the wind. He's going kind of slow. Goes back. But we'll go down the beach a little later this morning here, if the sun comes up from behind the clouds and we can see what we're doing. But as of right now, I'm not seeing or smelling any signs of red tide out here at Wiggins Pass. However, a little further to the north, up at Bonita Beach, they said it's a little worse, and then down to the south of us, they say it gets pretty bad. I think they're going to take some new samples today and check the internet for results for those findings. Temperature wise, it's really nice out here with the breeze. Feels a lot cooler than 76. Bunch of osprey over here. It is dark, as you can see. I don't think that sun's going to penetrate the clouds this morning. spray over here yet this morning. The water looks really nice. It's looking really nice over here. You can see it's right here. There's a little opening here for the water to, where it can get in and out of this little lagoon area now. That's opened up again. It was closed off for a while. But now the water is flowing in and out of here. Which means there'll be little fish getting caught in there at low tide. Becoming easy prey for the birds. Getting a little brighter out here, but not much. Still pretty much gray skies. Once again, that water looks really nice down here, nice and clear like yesterday. It's going to be hard to see any dolphins if they come by here, being as dark as it is. group of them coming by here. Osprey right here, right there, going by me. Oh no, that was a seagull, sorry. It's hard to tell in the dark sometimes. That was a seagull. There was an osprey circling around here. The water is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Nice and clear again. It's got that aqua or that emerald green color going for it. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But as you can see, no Mr. Sunshine this morning. No Mr. Sunshine. What a difference between yesterday and today, huh? That's what I always say. You know, every morning is different. Never know what it's going to be like out here. No signs of any dolphins out here yet. There's the old man in the sea is coming out.
Hey Rob, how you doing this morning?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty dark out here this morning.
I'll be doing very good.
Pretty dark out here this morning.
Yeah, how about that? I saw the road was wet too. Must have rained last night, huh?
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
No color this morning.
There was a little color peeking through way over there, but that was it. Just a little orange. Just the smallest.
Out west there's a little bit of blue in the sky, very light.
Yeah, other than that, it's all gray. All gray this morning.
It's gonna be that way all day too.
Yep. There's the boss right there.
Yeah, how about
There's
that?
Terrence.
Good guy.
Good morning, Terrence.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
How's everything going?
All right, looking for signs of red tide. I didn't see any.
It looks good. We look like we
good.
dodged a bullet here.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're right in the middle of it. I think
Yeah.
we're right in between the red
Is the red
tide.
tide gonna get us at all?
You never know.
It's definitely out there. I think with the east winds, we've been safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's definitely here. Well,
dear.
luckily we don't have any signs of dead fish or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's just in pockets. You know, you just never know where it's going to come in.
yeah. So last week I think we hooked up around 6 buckets. Of
6
fish.
buckets. But that's
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
like
really?
last year.
it was
Oh
6
man, last
dumpsters.
year. Yeah, last year was horrible. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was just one day where there were a few fish and that was it.
Yeah.
Who
About a
does
week or
who does
so
the
ago.
testing here?
Collier County.
Collier does, because they
Yeah.
never post Del Norwiggins. They post Vanderbilt
and they
Bonita Beach.
and they post Bonita Beach. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they do the water quality testing here, and it depends. I think they just assume since we're in the middle, we have it too. But I've
assume.
Yeah. But last year they did post it on the website.
Did they?
Yeah.
And ironically, Barefoot would be medium, Vanderbilt would be medium, and we would be low. And I think it has to do with the
Pass,
mass
absolutely.
flushing some of
And
it
they
out.
say it's high down at Seagate, down by Clam Pass.
Okay.
Oh, what's
They
that?
got a red dot on
What's
the
that,
map.
high and low? What do you mean high?
The red tide, the
Oh,
levels of
oh,
algae.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's like here, we're just right in the middle, and it's like the water yesterday and this morning, it looks again, I've never seen it this clean in months.
Yeah,
it's
just
crystal
clear.
clear. It's
Just
crystal
clear.
clear. Yesterday, a dolphin came up to Area 4 within a foot of water. I mean, he just came up. He was from me to you, just coming up, stopping, rolling
Yeah,
over,
right
laying there,
close to you.
looking up at me, you know.
Okay.
It was and of course, my batteries would go dead.
Okay.
My batteries are dead. It was the coolest dolphin sighting I've had in a while.
Out there, the dolphin right close.
I mean, I'd do this, and he'd come over, you know, and look at me, and it was unbelievable. Absolutely
So
incredible.
hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Yeah, the dolphins are happy.
And you saw,
I'm happy.
You saw a manatee too, didn't you?
No, the girls saw a manatee.
Oh, the
Yep.
girls did, yeah.
All right.
We got our winner yesterday, so
Okay.
yep.
Yeah,
Should be-
I just we'll talk. I just checked my email this
Yeah,
morning.
I was hoping you were going to be working yesterday. It would have been a perfect time when we were doing that to talk about the friends.
Yeah, but we'll talk. I'll email you. We'll set up a date.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good, Terrence.
Thank you.
Have a great morning.
Have a good day.
See ya.
Gotta go open up.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. All right. That's what I tell Mark. As long as I got your approval.
So you're the mayor, I see.
He's a really good guy.
He said as long as they have your approval that the beach is good, that's all they need.
Yeah.
I love it.
It really is.
Yeah.
He's doing a really good job.
Today and yesterday, the water is just beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
this water is just really clear up here. But see, they have the red tide is up
So they
up
do-
on that
they do
beach,
have it
up
there.
where the condos are up there. They've got red tide, which isn't that far away. Up where these condos are, there's some signs of red tide along the
Really?
beach. Yep,
Oh, that's pretty darn close.
yep, and we're just right in the middle of it.
That'll be swinging over here, I'm sure.
Hopefully not. Hopefully this wind's going to push it away. But it's going to be changing direction.
Oh, I broke out those new harmonicas. I brought two of them
You
down.
brought 2 new harmonicas?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
they're really good too.
I love it. Don't forget to get your uniform out of mothballs for this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Sunday,
Yep.
gotta cut the cake. That'll be fun.
Well, where are our dolphins and where is Mr. Sun? Well, we're getting, the clouds are starting to thin out a little.
Yeah, they are.
Starting to thin out a little bit.
Mr. Sun. Well, no, it's 25 after.
Yeah, normally it'd be all lit up over there by now.
Yeah, 5 more minutes to be coming over the trees.
I think we're going to have to wait quite a while to see the sun come up. Darn it. Supposed to get a little rain maybe later today.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it might.
Some scattered showers, just little pockets of rain here and there. Where's Ursula to give you your morning hug?
Yeah, wasn't that the great? Boy, great yesterday, I'll tell you.
It was nice having her out here.
2 or 3 of them
Oh, before you know it, all of our friends are going to be back down here.
from Charming Lady. Hey, won't that be great?
Yep, all of our northern friends, or all of our snowbird friends will be back down. Well, I think I'm going to start walking down the beach. Go see what I can find. You gonna stick around a little while?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Haven't seen you in a while.
I was in Italy. I went to see my mom.
Oh, good. How's she doing?
She's doing good. 94.
Oh,
Hey, great.
put them together.
She's still cooking. She's still clean. So.
Roy, she cooks and cleans.
Hey, wow.
94 years old.
Hey, nice to see you. I'll see if I can get some fish.
There you go.
Good show.
That is something else.
Well,
There you go, Roy.
that's me. Well, I cook. I don't do much cleaning, but every now and then I swap the day.
Swab the deck.
Yeah.
That's funny. You like them younger, though, I know. You like those 40-year-olds and under.
Oh, the elderly ladies are very charming. They've been around a long
Yeah,
time.
it doesn't matter. Age is just a number. It has nothing to do with anything.
With your behavior.
Yep.
You do
Age
get a
is
little
nothing.
creakier, but
Yeah, you do get.
all part of the deal.
I'll testify to that. You do get a little creakier. Not creepier, creakier.
Rusty.
Way out.
About 50 minutes ago, yeah.
A dolphin?
Which way was he going?
He was just feeding out there.
Uh, ah,
Haven't seen him out.
over way over there.
No, just 100 yards from where I'm looking.
Oh, okay. He's probably making his way down the beach. I'm gonna head down there and I'll catch up with you in a while.
That'll be good.
All right. Get that sun out for us, please.
I got a word of the day for you.
I can't wait to hear the word of the day. But just the word of the day is sunshine. Make that sunshine come up. It's out. It sure is. It's just hiding. It's trying to break through there. You can see it getting lighter over here, but well, let's go down the beach and see if we can find anything. See what we run into, who we run into. Yes, sir, that water is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful right here. Just like yesterday, nice and clear. You heard Terrence, he's the boss here, the park manager. No dead fish on our beach. He just ran the whole beach. Looks good here at Del Norwiggins. Mike and Maria out here looking for their shark's teeth. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Very quiet this morning. Man. Seeing some little fish jumping around here. Yesterday the fish were just amazing up here. The bigger fish, the snook. There were so many snook. It was incredible. Did you watch that video I shared that Ursula took with her GoPro of the fish in the underwater? Oh my Lord. Absolutely incredible the amount of snook that were out here. You can see all the little ones down here. Look at them down here on the bottom. Look at them all down there. This water here is about 3 feet deep. Look at that, looking straight down to the bottom, and we're in the dark. We're not in full sunlight. We're looking straight down to the bottom here. Absolutely beautiful. Try and get a picture of the fish coming by here. Got to stand still for a minute, see if they'll come around me. Nope. Everywhere but around me. There they come. Want to get them in the that lighter colored sand. There goes there's some snook going by me. A school of snook just went. A sheephead. I see a sheephead over there going by. A couple of them got stripes. There's one right there if you look close, going by. Sheep's head, snook. Oh man, lots of sheep's head. All over in here. They're right on the bottom. They're actually stirring up the sand as they're swimming along. Good spot to throw out a line up in here by these trees for the fishermen. Oh, I see a shadow of a big snook right over in there. A big one. They love swimming around these old stumps. There is a school of snook right out here, just all out in here. I just can't get close enough to them to get a shot of them for you. As soon as I get near them, they take off. Looks like a big school of jack too. A school of jack over here. Or it might be little pompano. A big school of them. They're just keeping their distance from me right over in here. See what comes by if I just stay still right here, if anything comes close to me. The water is just below my waistline here. Big snook just out of camera view went by. A whole school of them just out of camera view, just up at the top. They get lost in the reflections up there. Let's keep watching here. There goes one. See it? Did you see it right? Here comes another one. There's another one. See it going by? You got to look really close. With the water rippling, they're hard to see. They're getting a little closer to me now. See if we see another one. Keep your eyes peeled. If the sun was out, it'd be a lot easier to see them, that's for sure. I'm gonna move over to some shallower water. Might get a better look at them. Gets kind of deep right here. There's a little shelf. Still not seeing any dolphins out there, darn it. Here, let's just hang here for a minute and see what swims by. See if anything gets close to me. There's some bigger fish. There's one right there, see it? Kind of hard to see. There it goes. Did you see it take off there? They're swimming around underneath the roots of this old tree here. See them down there? I don't know what those are, but there's some bigger stuff right out in here. Shadow of a snook right there going by. More of them, more snook right there. You can see their shadows. I don't know what these fish are down here. What's that? Just lots of fish. All kinds of fish out here swimming around the old tree stumps. See them down there at the bottom? There's one right there. It's so cool. It's like a giant aquarium here. Snook going by over here. There's a couple going by. Look close there. See them? They blend in so well with the bottom. And they can feel the vibration when I'm walking along. See, there's a shadow of one going by. There's just tons of them out here in the water. Tons and tons of snook. All over here. Look at them all. Look at them going by. Oh my gosh. There's a bunch of them. As far as I can see here, there's snook all through the water here. Just swimming all over the place. There's one, there's a couple up by the shore over here. It's amazing how they can sense my vibration. It's already, it just took off. It was right up by the shore. Just incredible, the life out here in the water. Just incredible, the amount of fish. Ooh, some big sheephead over there. hard to see. I am so sorry that they're so hard to see. You need to come take a beach walk with me to see all these beautiful fish. Lately, they have just been so abundant. All up in here around the dead trees. It's a great place to throw a line if you're a fisherman. There's the sheep's head down there. Here comes some more swimming in. See if you can see them. See them with their stripes down there? There's a whole school of them going by. Darn reflections. There's a whole school of them down there. See them? You can see the stripes on that one there. You got to look really hard. Look really close. School after school of fish going by here. It's just mind-boggling how many there are. How many fish there are in the sea. Ooh, deep over here. Deep, deep, deep. I'm on my tippy toes. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff hiding up in here under the trees, swimming around. Using the branches as cover. How far?
Not that far. The feet are pretty good.
All right.
Just past the corner.
There's a ton of sheephead out here.
Oh, yeah. Seen the snook today?
Oh man, thousands of them.
I know. Killing me.
There's a dolphin over here somewhere. I don't see it here breaching the surface. It's so darn dark. I was hoping it would come in closer here. I was hoping it would come in closer. I don't know where he went. There was a dolphin out there, and I thought he was going to come in a little closer to us. Yeah, maybe he's making his way up the beach. I really can't see him anymore. I don't know where he went. Well, you never know when those dolphins are going to come by, so we'll just... Oh man, a huge snook just went by right there. A huge one. Some pretty big snook swimming around out here. Pretty amazing stuff out here. Pretty amazing sights out here. There's a whole school of snook right here in front of me. Just, there went one. Did you see its shadow dart across there? Just fighting these reflections. There's one right in there. Oh my gosh, there's a huge school of them over here. A huge school of them right under the tree there. See them all? Can you see them down there? Right along the tree line. I think you got a glimpse of them there. A huge school of them. That would have been an incredible underwater shot. They're everywhere up here, the snook and the sheephead. Jack. Of course, all the little bait fish, the little greenbacks. See if I stay up here, maybe we'll get it to see some of those snook as they come in closer. Love to see a dolphin. I wish the sun would come out. It's kind of gloomy, dreary. The water is nice and clear though, no doubt about that. The water is nice and clear. No osprey in the pine tree here in Area 5 this morning. Hey, don't forget, in the description of this post, there's a couple links One, there's a link to where you can get information about red tide. You'll see that down at the bottom of the description. There's a link to check on the red tide status here. They update that like every 3 days, so it's not very current. I mean, you don't know what the conditions are for right this moment. And that's why you got to come out. That's kind of one of the reasons I come out here, to show you what it looks like. It's just, right now it's beautiful. You'll also find a link to our friend Astrid Lawrence, to her website or contact info if you're looking for a home, anything to do with real estate here in Southwest Florida. Get in touch with our friend Astrid. She was out here for a little while with us yesterday. Astrid Lawrence, great realtor. She's actually working with a few of our friends, working on finding them a place to relocate down here to Naples. A lot of people retiring and coming down here. You'll find a link to the Inn of Naples. If you're coming down and you need a hotel, check out the Inn of Naples. Great place to stay, great place to stay. Family friendly. Nice little amenities, little fitness center, nice beautiful swimming pool, nice free continental breakfast in the morning. The Inn of Naples. And you'll also find a link there to my PayPal account. If you want to send a little tip, a little thank you, it is always appreciated. I do enjoy coming out here, but on the other hand, I do put a lot of time into coming out here and doing my live feeds and keeping this Facebook page up and adding photos and whatnot. So if you like what you see and you want to send a little tip, thank you. You can find my PayPal account here in the description of this post. And times are kind of tough right now for me. Having some, little financial crunch here. It's not little. So every dollar helps, and I do appreciate it. I am just still wading through the fish here. Just amazing. There's been a couple dolphins, but they've been kind of far away, far offshore, and it's, as you can see, it's overcast and it's dark, so it's really hard to see into the water right now, especially if I zoom in. But the water is gorgeous. So clear, so clear. A couple little willets flying off. Oh, so sad. So sad. That poor seagull that we saw yesterday died. There it is on the beach. That's the poor seagull we saw with the broken wing. It died. Something will come along and get it. So sad to see, though. Poor seagull passed away. It was not in good shape. It did not look good yesterday when we saw it. That is so sad. But it happens. It happens. Everything eventually dies. I am seeing schools of fish out there, just offshore. But these lighting conditions are not the best for sharing those images this morning. The sun is really trying hard over here to peek through the clouds. Right over there, right in the middle of the screen. But it's not having any success. It is calm again out here, as you can see. It is very flat. You catching anything? I know, it's incredible. They must be really well fed.
Yeah, they probably fed all night, and now they're just...
Yep. I have seen some huge snook up in there. I mean, probably some 30 inchers up there.
I know. Snook and redfish and...
The sheephead are all over.
yeah.
All over.
I've got 4 species so far.
Hmm.
But not, I couldn't even get to the snook. The other fish were hitting my...
Really?
Before I got to them.
Wow.
But they're everywhere.
Yesterday we had a dolphin like right here.
I heard you talking about it.
Just came right up here. Right here. It was unbelievable.
I heard yesterday it was gorgeous out there.
Yep. Well, it'd be gorgeous today if the sun was out.
Yeah.
You know, the water's nice and clear.
It is.
Yeah. Oh well. They're back and forth all day. Yep, look at them all. Look at them. Yep. Yep. There are so many fish out here in the water. But they're not biting. They're just so well fed out here with all these little bait fish along the shore. It's hard to catch them. They're stuffed. As you know, though, those dolphins, we cannot predict where or when they're going to come by. They could come by at any time during one of these live feeds. Little blue sky. A little blue sky. Not much. These are very, very low clouds. I thought they'd be burning off. I guess that sun has to get a little higher to burn them off here. There's been at least one dolphin feeding up here at the north end of the park, but he's just going in and out, having a hard time spotting them. I was hoping he'd come down the shore like yesterday and I'd get a second shot at it. Well, I got some battery power left here. Well, Roy said he's got a good word of the day for us, a good word of the day. And he brought a couple different harmonicas with him. His old 80-year-old Honer is starting to wear out. A couple of the reeds are shot, it sounds like. It is extremely quiet out here this morning. Everyone is very solemn out here this morning. I see quite a few pelicans way down to the south, down towards probably area 2 and area 1, way down at the south end of the park. I see a bunch of pelicans out in the water. It's possible there's some dolphins down there with them. Maybe we'll see Dexter coming up here. Get a report on the beach down on Vanderbilt, see what Vanderbilt looks like, hear what Vanderbilt looks like. How they're doing with the red tide down there. Little blue here and there. Come on, dolphins, where are you at? Here, dolphin, 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 dolphin. Here, dolphin, dolphin. Come say good morning to us. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn around and start marching back up the beach here. Didn't see the mullet jumping like we have in the past week or so, like we've been seeing. There's a look back at the cloudy skies. We are socked in here this morning, socked in. Well, overcast skies, but the good news is not seeing any signs of red tide here at Del Norwegians. Just looking really nice, the water and the beach. So that's good news. Oh, there's Dexter. I must have missed him coming up the beach this morning. I must have been out looking at the fish. I see Dexter walking down here towards us. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
How are things going?
Real good.
Good.
A little tough walking down there.
Really?
Soft.
Soft sand down to the south. How about any dead fish down there?
None.
None on Vanderbilt?
Nope. None.
Good. The water was just gorgeous. Yesterday it was incredible. With the sun out, you could see how clear it was.
Is that right? I
Man,
saw a dolphin up there past.
did you see one in the past?
Yeah.
There's been one going back and forth feeding up here.
It was right in front of this fisherman up there. And it didn't move. It like stayed right there. It just kept going up. And
Oh,
down,
in the
right?
current. Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of drift. Yeah, that's pretty neat to watch him do that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's quiet out here this morning.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
very solemn. Everybody's very quiet, and
No, it's a beautiful morning.
except the osprey behind me. That's
Yeah.
not being quiet. But I'm glad to hear there's no signs of red tide down there.
Nope, none whatsoever.
They said there was on the news again this morning, but that those test results are a couple days old.
Yeah, I know. We should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Because
They freak people out.
They do.
Yep. I mean, with me, it's seeing is believing. You come out here and
Yep.
the water's clean. There's no dead fish floating out there, and
We didn't see anything now for 4 days.
yeah, it's been 3 or 4 days. Yeah, here at Wiggins, but it's in pockets. That red tide. It could hit, down Vanderbilt and not here, and
Exactly.
and over at Barefoot Beach. So you just never know.
No, that's for sure.
Anyway,
All right, I gotta keep. I saw you in the water up there.
I was wondering. I'm like, where's Dexter? I didn't see him yet. So I figured that. I started thinking, yeah, I was probably in the water when you went by.
I didn't yell at you because you were filming.
There are so many fish up there around those
right.
trees. There are so many snook.
Well, down there, down around area
Good morning.
there was this flock of birds, and what's happening is the fish were jumping.
So the birds were
And the
feeding,
feed-
going
the birds
crazy.
were feeding off the fish who were jumping here along the shore.
How about pelicans? It looked to me like there was a bunch of pelicans down there.
There were down there too.
Yeah, but no dolphins around them.
No dolphins.
No dolphins
down there.
around the
No
pelicans.
dolphins down there today.
Huh. Oh well.
All right.
All right.
I'll
Well,
see you tomorrow.
yep. Have a great morning.
Okay, you too.
All right.
See you, Rob.
Now Dexter walks just the north end of Vanderbilt Beach, the north end. And like I said, that red tide is in pockets. So there's no telling where it, kind of makes its way into shore. And it's usually always out there somewhere in the Gulf. But with my own 2 eyes, I don't see any signs of red tide here at Delnor Wiggins. This water is beautiful. I don't smell anything. Let's just hope and pray that it continues to stay like this. That's a little different. We're so used to seeing this view with beautiful blue skies and white clouds, and now we just see a little dash of blue there. Pretty deserted. Looking down the beach, pretty deserted. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, be sure to tell your friends about them. Please share my posts. Anything that you see that you like, please hit the like and share button. Help spread the word about what's going on here in the morning. Don't forget about our friends that aren't feeling well. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers, our friends in need. The sun is so close to burning through here. You can see it right over here. Very close. It's still got that cloud cover, that low cloud cover, but it looks like it might be starting to burn off. Maybe by the time I get back down to Roy and have my chat, it'll be looking like a whole different beach. There it comes. I'm starting to see some shadows on the beach now. A little bit of sunlight, just a little bit. You can see I'm casting a shadow over here. It's very faint. A faint shadow right there. Getting some bigger patches of blue. Bigger patches of blue sky now. You can see the wind's died down here. Supposed to pick up though today. And supposed to be a little rain. Scattered rain. Just got himself a fish right there. Just got a little fish. Just swallowed it down. More blue sky peeking through up there. A little more blue. Good morning. Let's see if we can, if any of those snook are up close to the shore over here by the trees. I don't see any snook along. Ooh, there's one. Right in the reflections, though. Right in the reflections. Can you see it there? Swimming away from me. See if it turns and comes back. They're all right in the reflections. There's a whole school of them. And they're just hidden by the reflections, darn it. There's a whole school of snook right there, right in the reflections. I want to see if they come in closer. If I just stand here. I don't think they are. They know what they're doing. There's another one just hiding in the shadows of the trees over here. Right down in there. Right in the center of the screen. kind of motionless right there in the center of the screen, right. Gotta look really, really close to see it. Can you see that dark spot right in the middle of the screen? If I move any closer, it's going to take off. Yep, there it went. There they all went. Just moved ever so slightly, and they saw that movement and scattered. But this is kind of sad here. Pick that up. There's water bottles floating out there. Well, it's been kind of a quiet morning this morning. Not a whole lot of action. The most action we've seen is with the fish. But hey, if you like what you see and you want to send a little tip, believe me, it's needed, welcomed, appreciated. If you want to send a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Hopefully I'll be out here tomorrow morning. Take another walk. You never know what it's going to look like. Never know what we're going to see, where we're going to see it, or when we're going to see it. Every morning is different. But no matter what, it's always beautiful. God's handiwork. Always beautiful to look at and experience. I just know as soon as I turn the camera off, the dolphin's gonna come by. The sky is it's starting to open up. Starting to open up. Look at that. That is so cool. That looks like a feather up there, doesn't it? Doesn't that cloud kind of look like a feather up there? That is so neat. That is cool looking. Wow. That is cool. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you're watching from. If you're watching on YouTube, you're missing all the fun by not following along live on Facebook. Missing some wonderful conversations with some great friends. Awesome people. Well, until next time, I'm Robb Stan for Southwest Florida Television. God bless. Oh, I see Mike just popped on. Mike, tons of sheephead out here, tons of snook. I think I saw some pompano or jacks swimming around here also. Lots of activity up here around the trees. Lots of bait fish, lots of greenbacks. Some nice sized ones up here too. The water is Very, very clear. Absolutely beautiful. All right, everybody. Have a good one. See you later. God bless.